Hey everyone, welcome to Rick's 135th Scale Models. My name is Rick. Today we're going to look at a really neat kit, and that's from Werk, and that's the Jaguar 2. Now they have the earlier Jaguar, and then this was the second model that had a lot of modifications and upgrades. And Werk's, with the assistance of Amusing Hobby, produced this model, and I just got my hands on it, and I wanted to take a look at it, show it to you, and see what it looks like. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the instructions. You have your box art, some basic information, and then you have a nice breakdown down here of all the different paint colors you'll need with the RAL number, the verbiage it's called, and then different brands, what the equivalent would be if they have it. Diving into the book itself, you've got your spruce sheets laid out, and then you dive into the model itself, building all the different components, the road wheel suspension system, things like that. And going through doing the tracks, all these different layouts here. Then you start working on the inside. Now it has a limited interior, not too detailed. I'm in the process of trying to find out, like I said, what goes where. I know that in one of the videos I saw they have a rack that sits either on the side or behind the loader or gunner position. It looks like they store the rounds vertically in there, but I'm still waiting to get some pictures to address that component. Going through here, all the different pieces you're assembling, everything looks and goes together pretty straightforward. Then this backed up, you pretty much lock the hull down and everything else, depending on if you want the hatches open or closed, you're doing that part. Adding up all the tools, the different pieces, the details. Then you've got your final here, and then you dive into the painting options. Now you've got your early 80s version here. This is the version I saw when I was in Germany. And then you've got what would probably be pretty fun, doing the snow version. And then you've got your two different tricolor versions, the older or the newer, with the logo on the side and the numbers. And that's the instructions. Okay, so let's look at the spruce sheets. Here's the lower hull. You can kind of see you've got the hatch. Here's the front end of it. You've got the side details here. Pretty thin, well done injection mold. Just one little flashing right here to remove, no big deal. You do have some really nice weld lines here. You can kind of feel them. You're trying to see if you can get an angle and pick it up a little bit there. And then they go all the way around to the front up here. The next spruce sheet has your standard injection mold, but it also has slide molding on the side for some of these details. Really nice job. Not a lot of extra flashing to remove, little tabs. They're well placed, well done. I like how they do that. Even on the round parts, they start at the curve so that it makes it easier to nip it off and then clean it up properly. And on the hatch you have both sides. What's nice too is the toe system's thin. It looks like the right height. They even have the beveled and the shiny sides to it. It'll turn out to be a really nice complete model. This spruce sheet also has the slide molding. This does have parts of the older anti-tank cannon system of the vehicle before it was retrofit to the Jaguar. So you'll have some of these parts you're not going to use, but you've got all these other components here, which are really good quality. Turns out to be real nice. Okay, taking a look at this Spruce sheet, you've got your sides and then the engine deck here, some of the fenders and different components, parts. All of this is really good quality injection molding. The clarity, you can kind of pick up the texture, get the angle just right. On this, you've got the side skirts have the texture, then you've got the texture on the supplemental armor added on. Real good quality. Looking at this part here, you can see the detail on all these parts. You've got your double hatches, your MG machine guns, which are really good quality detail. This Spruce sheet has your supplemental armor here on the back. You've got your top shelf with your main hatch where the toe comes out, your driver, commander, and second position behind that. You can see the support system that mounts in here, all the detail, the non-skid plating up here, which is really nice, nice pattern. Overall, just an outstanding injection mold. You'll have 4 of this sheet. This has your road wheels, return sprocket, your drive sprocket, the smaller road wheels, your suspension system, the track links. You have long links and then the short links depending on which position it's going to be in. And you add the guides in the center of it on this side. You can see the detail within the road wheels, all the nuts and bolts that all tie it all together, along with these hatches here have all the detail in there. Very, very high quality, outstanding job. So here you're going to see your clear sheets, really good quality there. Very clear. You have a second one which has some of your sighting systems, different parts and etc. here, scopes and all. Then you're going to have your PE sheet there. The PE sheets are very flexible. It's nice thin, so it's easily bendable and manageable. You also have all your smoke launcher chains there. The decal sheet gives you a couple different options. You have your newer generation Iron Cross and the older, which was larger. Then you have your different road license plates, numbering system, unit markers, and then the different eras all laid out there. So that's the Werk Jaguar 2, an outstanding little kit. Lots of fun to build, looks to be very, very rewarding. It does need a little bit of work on the interior if you have the hatches open, because you will be able to see some of the details that are missing. I'm in the process of researching what those are. A lot of that will be the ammunition loading and some other functionalities in there. The other option could be if you could put some crew in there, you might be able to conceal what you should be able to see but isn't there, but at this point I don't have the crew for it. So more work to continue on that. I'll work through those issues. Overall though, it's an outstanding kit, very affordable, very rewarding little build. I've done a couple other Werk kits and they all came out spectacular. So that's the model, that's the review. Please like, subscribe. You can get me on Facebook. Any questions or comments, always welcome. I try and get back to everybody as fast as possible. More videos coming soon. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Different parts that aren't in here. Okay, and I have a guest appearance. Billy Cleo.